distinguished assembled devotees. All glory to Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Vishnu. Krishna Vijay Guru Vishnu Krishna Shri Gauru Karana Shakti Om Gyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurumritan Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manodistam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Gurun Sri Yutapada Kamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvitam Savaduta Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Visakan Vitamsa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandha Jagapate Gopisa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namasute Tapta Kanchana Gurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrisavana Sute Devi Manamami Hari Priya Vanchakapataru Vyascha Kripa Sundhyaye Vacha Patitana Parunibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Srila Prabhupada ki Shri Navadvipa Mahatmya ki Shri Satchidananda Bhakti Thakur ki Hare Krishna. Chapter 5. Shri Mayapur and Navadvipa. All glories to Sri Chaitanya, the son of Sachi. All glories to Nityananda, the life of Janava. All glories to Navadvipa, the topmost dam, where Gauranga advented in Kali Yuga. Nityananda Prabhu began speaking. Listen to my words. Navadvipa extends over 16 crosses. Within the 16 crosses of Navadvipa, which are not different from Vrindavan, there are 9 islands, which form an 8-petaled lotus floating on the water. In the middle of the 8 islands, or petals, lies Antaradvipa. And within Antaradvipa lies the very central point, Mayapur ki. The eternal passings of Lord Chaitanya take place within Yogpit, and the circle of Mayapur, the circumference of which measures 3.5 miles, and the diameter measures just over 1 mile. Because the Panchatattva are seated at the Yogpit, it is the most glorious of all places. By the desire of the Lord, this will soon be nearly hidden under the waters of the Ganges. Then later, by the powerful desire of the Lord, the dam will again be revealed and shine effulgently. The eternal dam is never really lost, but is temporarily covered. And then again, it appears to our eyes. My worshipable Lord eternally resides at Mayapur, situated on the east bank of the Ganges. Although in the eyes of common people, Vishwambara took sannyas and left Navadvipa to go elsewhere. Actually, my Gauranga never gives up Mayapur or Navadvipa. The devotees can perceive his daily pastimes. You, Jiva, will also see Gauranga dancing. Around Mayapur is beautiful Antaradvip, where Brahma received the darshan of Gauranga. Oh Jiva, if you want to see all this, please go on parikrama. It will be very beneficial for you. Hearing the Lord's words, Jiva Goswami, with tears in his eyes, fell flat like a stick at Nityananda's feet and requested, he will show real mercy on this unworthy wretch if you personally take me on parikrama. So what is the purpose of parikrama? What is the purpose of parikrama? Purification. What is the purpose of parikrama? To hear about the lost pastimes. We cannot sit here and hear. You have to hear, go somewhere and hear. We cannot hear it here. Thank you. Thank you. What is the use of parikrama? What is important? What is the use of parikrama? Come closer to Krishna. Purify ourselves. Very good. Very good. That was a darshan. A few years ago, we went to Silver Sangam. And one devotee asked me, we there, we had kirtan and they're speaking. So one devotee asked me, so what is the question? Why do we have to come? Why do we have to come here? And what is the proof that we are hearing all this? What is the proof? What is the proof that all this we're hearing is real? Because I can take a barrel and write so many things and publish and make money and enjoy myself. Because many people are writing books and make money. So what's the proof that all this we're hearing is right? It's not someone's imagination. So I said, from your place to here, it took thousands of kilometers to come here. And before coming here, you have heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what is associates, they were dancing in one place called the Navadvipa. They had that for a long time. And after coming here, and they can practically see that it's a place to show you that this happens here. And look at the pictures. Just look. Is it fiction? Is it fiction that that someone can show you, see this happen? And it's not that they're just here because you came. They've been here. Anytime you come, you see them here. They've been here like this. Is that fiction? No, it is real. This is real. That what we have had really took place. And after visiting here, we can also see some places designated as the place where all those persons took place. And you can see everything. Is it imagination? This building, is it imagination? Eh? This building. Was it just constructed today because you are coming here? But I've been here. For years I've been here, right? So I say, okay. Now I believe. So what we're doing is not imagination, it is real. That it is true that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here more than 500 years ago. And what we've been hearing, it is real, that really took place. And for one who is very fortunate, one who is very, very fortunate, who had come here purposely with the full understanding, full conviction that it is real, I'm going to go there and get my mercy. People who have this consciousness, when they come here, you'll be different. You see something. See something different. So this is real. Parikrama is not fiction. Because you don't have money to get a mobility. No. It is for purification. Nityananda Prabhu told Sajiva Goswami, oh Jiva, if you want to see all this, please go on parikrama. To do what? Parikrama is what? Reveal everything to us. Because it is a heavy activity. It's heavy activity. Krama means what? What is krama? Krama means steps. Pari means what? Heavy steps. Why is it heavy step? Purification. Purification. Not ordinary activity. It's a spiritual activity. So Nityananda Prabhu said here, if you want everything to be revealed, austerity is necessary. Austerity to walk down, to walk, and consciously thinking about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing here what is, as you said, dancing. And that dancing he was doing, it was Vaikuntha brought down here. Vaikuntha here. He was distributing mercy, costless mercy. What is that? Purely for God he was distributing by chanting the holy name. See, to see, you want to see the Lord, you want darshan, parikrama. So we should not go parikrama, coconut parikrama. That is not parikrama. Parikrama is to have the Lord revealed, to give a darshan, to see the Dham personified. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, the personified name we are chanting will appear before us, and tears will come from the eyes. This place, the tears will come. The personified name will come out in person before our eyes, our very eyes. In a dream, meditation, directly with the eyes, directly. All the mantras we are chanting, they are all persons. All the mantras we are chanting, they are all persons. Persons. You call someone, he will listen to you, right? The person will turn to you. So any mantra you chant, the personified mantra you're chanting is listening to you. And whatever is our desire there, you're going to fulfill it. Good or bad. So Nityananda Prabhu said, let's go. Go on Parikama. And Jiva Goswami said, please, you take me. Please, you take me on Parikama. Because if you take me, then it will be possible for the Dham to become revealed. And Lord Chaitanya Prabhu's passing will become revealed. You make them become a reality. Therefore, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, I will go on Parikrama to the places my Lord Gauranga has performed his pastimes with like-minded devotees. Devotees who have the same nature, the same interests. If you want to do something, do it with people who have the same interests. So we say community. What is the idea of community? What is a community? Community. People with the same interests would dress like this. Maharashtra Samaj. What do you eat? Maharashtra. What is your favorite food? Yes. We Maharashtrians, right? And it is the delicacy for everyone, right? Everybody like it. Everybody will eat it. So when you make it, nobody will say, no, I don't want this. What kind of thing? Say, great, right? There's a community. Everybody have the same interests. That's a community. In other words, if you want to succeed, get people with the same interests. If you bring people who are not committed to a project, you are a failure. Materially or spiritually, take people who are not interested in parikama with you, you will suffer. You'll be completely distracted with so many things. Let's go. The sun is too much. Can't we wait for 10 more minutes? Or the rain is not about to fall. There's no umbrella. Can't we wait? Let somebody go and buy umbrella. You're going to take 2 hours for them to go and buy umbrella. That means you're going to go for that parikama? You need to go. Because that is not the interest of those people. The people who have the same interest, they won't see whether rain is going to fall or not. They won't see it. They will not even need the umbrella. They will not need it. What they want is parikama, because they know that is what they are here for, and they are expecting something. They're expecting something. the Lord is going to reveal himself. That is the interest. Huh? Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Vidya Vachaspati's house. And he told him, please keep me here secretly. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. But can you hide the sun? Huh? Have you seen someone light a lamp and put under a table? Huh? Where will it be? On top of the table. Why? It will shine. If it is light. Right? It will dissipate darkness. Vidya Vachaspati said, my Lord, that is not possible. He says the same thing to Nandanacharya. Said the same thing to Srivas Pandit. When Advaitacharya was mobilized devotee, today we are not going to chant Hare Krishna, it is Goranga we are going to chant. Everybody come out. They were afraid of Advaita. What will you do? They are afraid of Advaita. They are afraid of Chaitanya. Chaitanya will be angry that chanting his name and he cannot disobey Advaita. It's Vishnu. So they have to obey the immediate authority they obey. But Chaitanya couldn't do anything. He was helpless. The Lord was helpless before his devotees. So anyway, the conclusion was that, my Lord, you didn't hide in the ocean. You didn't hide. Right? In the ocean, you couldn't hide it there. In the heart, you couldn't hide it there. How are you going to hide in a street populated with people? How is it possible to hide? Eh? Impossibility. How can you hide? So for the few minutes he stayed there, crowd started coming. Crowds started coming. Heavy crowd. And Chitama would sneak out in the night. He sneak out. Even Vijay Bachaspati did not know. He was not told. The crowd was doing much. The Lord has to escape. He ran away. And people were accusing him. What will you lose if I become a devotee? Eh? What? A responsible person, a responsible person will not buy sweet and eat alone. You can eat chapati alone, but it's sweet. Huh? You cannot eat it alone, you have to share it. It's a pure love for Godhead. What's the problem if I become a pure devotee? What's the problem? Huh? A devotee would like other devotees to be devotees, to become devotees. Just tell the Lord that I'm alone. I don't have any people with me, so the crowd would not increase. Tell me, see him for just to see him. That's all. He said, I don't know where the Lord is. He didn't even tell me. I don't know. What a lie you are talking. It was an anxiety. The Christian always protect his devotees. Although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left, he could see that his devotees in anxiety. The whole people were accusing him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sent the devotee to come and tell him that he has gone to Santiago. So he was very happy. He came out to announce, yes, all of you should now believe me. All of you should believe me that I'm a Brahmana. I'm a Brahmana. I'm not a liar. I'm a Brahmana. The Lord is in Santiago. As soon as they are, so let us go and see if it is true. As soon as he said that, the river was full. The river was full with people. People ran. That is, those who want to be Krishna conscious, the eagerness to get Krishna is very intense. That's how we get Krishna. Eagerness to get Krishna is required. We sit in the class, we don't hear. We are joking and talking, having side talks and things. That is for people who are not serious in Christian consciousness. You want discussion, so you should go and have that discussion somewhere. Why you sit here? Sitting here is for class. So when the other day, the other day you gave me a Bhagavatam class, and I saw two devotees were sitting there chanting. So I saw my dear devotees, you can. I'm not telling you to stop chanting. Don't stop chanting. I can't tell you to stop chanting. Eh? But it is not fair to do it here. You can do it at home. Go aside and chant it. They got the message. They didn't go. They stopped chanting. They didn't go. They don't know, and nobody has told them. So they're just doing. They don't know that. And that is also done by devotees who didn't wake up early. Devotees don't wake up early. They wake up late. So they chant in the class. Devotees who woke up early and complete their 16 and they will not chant in the class. Those who are still struggling to chant, they chant in the class. Is it? So anyway, people rush to the bank of Ganga to cross. It was a problem. The boatman will say, "Stop, stop, stop." Nobody will stop. Stop, stop. Just two more, two more. The boat sank. But thousands of people entering one boat because they were blinded with the pure love of Godhead, their intense desire to see Lord Chaitanya, that was their concern. There was nothing in their heart, only Lord Chaitanya. That was the only thing in their heart. In their consciousness, they never have anything else there. It's the Lord that is in their heart. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made the sun under the ground. It came out to the Some people jump in it, including pregnant women. They jump there. They don't even know how to swim, but they jump in there. Somehow or other they cross. Nobody was drowned. Whatever they use, banana trunk or basket or whatever they see in the water, they just grab it and they use that. What they used to cross was their interest to see the Lord. That means they used to cross the water. They were not thinking of anything. That is the meaning. That's what they mean by eagerness. Eagerness. And when they finally got there, the moment they see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu see flat on the ground, they were falling on top of each other. But they were not stampede. Nobody was drowned and nobody died. They're falling on top of each other. It was ecstasy. Nobody was seeing it except the Lord. So that is what we need. This kind of consciousness we need to have to be successful in Christian consciousness. Hearing Jiva's request, Nityananda Rai simply said, "So be it." By that, he revealed his mind. Nityananda said, "Jiva, today take direction of Mayapur. Tomorrow we will talk more extensively." Saying this, Nityananda Prabhu got up and Jiva followed him with a happy heart. So we should do parikama with happy heart. Don't ask, what's the distance? When are we going to reach there? You are not doing parikama. You are not doing parikama. For those who are really doing parikama, there's no distance. For those who are not doing, there is a distance. They're going to struggle and they get tired. and sleep as soon as you go to the next destination. Just sleep. You wake up only when it is time to go to the next place. You see that those who are in parikrama, they're not exhausted. They are active because there's no distance. Nityananda moved forward slowly, for his body was extremely agitated with the static love for Gauranga. Nityananda Prabhu was engrossed in ecstasy, and his enchanting form was decorated with gold ornaments, which glittered and shone. The very feat that Brahma and Shiva cannot attain by meditation were served out to Sri Jiva simply by the mercy of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. By the mercy, Jiva Goswami got it. Thus Jiva Goswami followed the Lord, taking the dust of the Lord's feet and smearing it over his body. Off he went in great happiness. They entered Jagannath Mishra's house, and Nityananda introduced Jiva at the feet of Mother Sachi. Oh, Mother, this is the magnanimous Sri Jiva, a fortunate and dear servant to Sri Chaitanya. When the Lord said this, Jiva fell over like a tree uprooted by a storm. Falling at Sri Sachi's feet, he rolled on the ground out of control as he exhibited various symptoms of ecstasy. Mother Sachi mercifully blessed him, and on that very day, in that very house, they took prasad. Receiving the order from Mother Sachi, Vishnu Priya Devi cooked various dishes of rice, vegetables, chutney, and sweets. Vamsivadan Das offered the boga attentively to Gauranga. Isan Thakura felt delighted within as he arranged a sitting place and served Nityananda the prasad. In motherly affection, Sachi said, "My child Nityananda, eat at your mother's house. Unseen by you, I have made Gauranga eat this. So when you eat, my mind becomes very happy." Hearing this mother's words, Nityananda ate in great bliss. Afterwards, Sri Jiva took the remnant. He exclaimed, "I am greatly blessed to take prasad in the house of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Mayapur." Having eaten, Nityananda took leave of Sachi Devi's lotus feet. At this time, they took Vamsivadan Das into their group. After Jiva offered his respect at Vamsi's feet, Nityananda introduced him to Jiva. The devotees knew that this Vamsivadan is none other than Krishna's dear flute, by whose mercy the living entities become attracted to Krishna. Vamsivadan is Krishna's flute. Krishna has varieties of flutes. Vamsi has how many holes? How many holes? 5, 6, 10, 20. How many? Which one has you said? 8. Who said 8? 8. 8. Okay. 2. 7. Vamsi, there is Vamsi, there is Mahananda, there is Murli, and what? Venu. Venu is the shortest. So there are 4. 4 varieties. Flute. Then remember the holes. So I don't know, I don't know which one is correct that you mentioned. I know that there's holes. So it's a person. And the flute, Vamsi is who? The flute. The flute is what? It's expansion on Balaram. 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 The same with Mridanga. Balaram. It's not correct to put Mridanga on the floor. It's not correct to put the Mridanga on the floor. It's a common thing which we do, but it's not correct. It is not correct. Just like we don't put cardless on the floor, we don't put the books on the floor. They are used for Krishna's service. So they are not material, proper. All are not material things. They are all Krishna's things. So 4 people followed on the parikrama. These are 4 people. Vamsivardhan, Isan, yeah, thank you. Jiva Goswami, and Nityananda. So there are 4. 4 people. They started the parikrama. Isan is a servant. 7. He has been assisting with Sachi. She's a servant. So these are the 4 devotees who started the parikrama first. They then developed great taste to attend the Ras dance. Look, Jiva, Sri Chaitanya will bring us in this house, and we enjoyed many pastimes here. See, here is Jagannath Mishra's temple, where he will daily worship Lord Vishnu. So here in the house of Jagannath Mishra, the house, Jagannath Mishra was, he asked Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to go and bring his books. As Chaitanya was going, there were ankle bells ringing. What is ankle bells? Where's he coming from? My child doesn't have ankle bells on his feet. Where is he coming from? They were wondering in the house where we jog pit is not far from here. The very place. Jagannath was hearing the ankle bells from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's feet. But physically nothing is there. Ankle bell is not there. So everybody wondered, where? Where is it? Where is the sound coming from? As he was getting bewildered by that, Chaitanya didn't go. He just went to the house to bring the books. Another miracle. Jagannath saw the symbols of Lord Vishnu on the ground. He looks, what is this? Now I understand. Our Salagram Sila is walking here. That is why I can see it. So Chaitanya will be doing what? Hearing the what Chaitanya will be thinking. He will be laughing at his father. You let him have it as his father. The ankle bird's sand was coming from his feet, and the sole of his feet was imprinted. All the Vishnu signs. So he told his wife, my dear wife, this is our Salagram Sila. Is so happy with us that he's moving in the house. So please cook it very nice with rice, with ghee. So try with ghee. Let's offer to our Salagram to celebrate his being happy with us. She cooked. They offered to the Salagram Sila. They did not know that it's their child doing all these things. And in this house, he used to serve his guests. One day, 20 sannyasis came. 20 sannyasis. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Mother Sati, oh, my dear mother, please prepare something for the sannyasis who have come. There were no food in the house. She was in anxiety. But before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did that, he has already arranged that all the necessary ingredients have been secretly supplied in the kitchen. But as such, he didn't know. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's wife entered the kitchen and was cooking. When she came and saw her, what? She cooked everything. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally served them. So Vrindavan Das Thakur said, they cannot be older people than Brahma and all the sages, Kumaras. They cannot be ordinary people. These are not just sannyasis. They just disguise as sannyasis to come and take darshan of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He already made arrangement perfectly. They had all the necessary things and cooked. All this miracle has gone in our time. Now we have to go and be harassing people again. You see, degradation. Degradation. We are degraded. We are degraded to nothing. Now we are struggling, just struggling. Devotees of Krishna, they not struggle. It's a sweet experience, not a struggle. We are struggling because of our contaminated states. See this Tulasi Bawa. While Goranga was still here, he performed all the duties that his father observed, relying on the authoritative words of Bamsi Padan. Isan now performs those duties every day. Here, there was a nimba tree, which disappeared by Sri Chaitanya's touch. Under the tree, Chaitanya appeared. Lord Nityananda wept as he described this, and Jiva and Vamsi Badan also cried in response. Meanwhile, Srivas Pandit came there to see what was happening. The four of them then left Jagannath Mishra's house and proceeded to Srivas' courtyard, 200 meters to the north. What a joyful mind! Nityananda Prabhu showed this to Jiva. Jiva was agitated with love as he remembered the Lord's pastimes, and he rolled on the ground in Srivas' courtyard. He did what? He rolled on the ground. So when we go next time, he rolled on the ground. Srivas' house. Then, just as Jiva was getting up, he saw Goranga dancing wonderfully amidst his intimate associates in Sankirtan. Adwaita, Nityananda, Gododara, and Haridas were dancing and singing, and they were joined by Suklambara and hundreds of others. Seeing this, Jiva became unconscious with ecstatic love. You see what is happening? Did you see something? Did you see something? Huh? What did you see? Okay, very good. What did you see? Okay.
Lord is always doing his pastime.
Okay. Wait.
Saw that after he got up, he saw that first fell on the ground, and then when he got up,
Okay. Wait, let me repeat. Jiva was agitated with love as he remembered the Lord's pastimes. Are you listening? And he rolled on the ground in Shiva's courtyard. Then, just as Jiva was getting up, he saw Gauranga dancing wonderfully amidst his intimate associates in Sankirtan. Who are the people dancing? What did Jiva Goswami saw? The associate like Advaita Acharya, Nityananda Prabhu, Gadadhara Pandit, and Haridas Sakura were dancing and singing, and they were joined by Suklambara Brahmachari and hundreds of others. Seeing this, Jiva became unconscious with ecstatic love. What did you see?
Nityananda is there, but also.
Thank you. Thank you. Nityananda Prabhu is standing there taking Jiva Goswami, and he's also in the kirtan that Jiva Goswami is seeing. So what is happening? Two Nityananda. Yes. Don't read. This is not reading. It's not read. You don't see anything. You understand? Nityananda Prabhu is two here. Jiva Goswami, he took him there, so he's standing there. Jiva is unconscious, and that unconscious state is seeing the complete associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They were all dancing. His name is mentioned. They were all dancing. He was standing there, not dancing. But in the group there, he's dancing there. The two. Regaining his consciousness, he could no longer see that pastime. Jiva Goswami began to cry and lament. Why couldn't I have taken birth a little earlier? I have not been fortunate enough to enjoy the bliss of such kirtan. Nityananda's mercy is unlimited. However, for by his grace, I have been fortunate to have a moment's time. My wish is to stay here forever so that the troubles of material existence will go far away. But the Lord's order is stronger than the servant's wish. The Lord's order is stronger than servant's wish. My heart is beating wildly at the thought of leaving Mayapur. How can I live here? For what? But the Lord ordered me to go to Varanasi and study what? No. Who? No, no Pastor, I'm deceiving you if you don't answer me. No Pastor. No. What's his name? What's his name? He's not a brother. He's not a brother. He's a student, not a brother. He's a student. What is happening? Please tell me. I didn't ask you to look the book. Just tell me. Hmm?
Something what is something what is
Can't remember? Okay, I will leave you there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now you save us. Thank you. Did you look in your book? You failed. This is a closed book exam, not an open book exam. Please, I'm trying to stimulate our mind. Let us be where we are. Let us be where we are. Madhu Sudan, Pachas Party, is a student, not a brother. Yeah, equating because Pachas Party. No brother. You're a student. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu already left the order. What Nityananda Prabhu, that when Jiva Goswami finishes and comes to you, send him there to go and study. It's not go to Jagannath Puri. You can go to Jagannath Puri only after he has studied the Varanasi. Then he can go to his brothers, his uncles. His uncles are waiting for him. His uncle has everything. If you answer the call, you should stay there. Don't come back. You should stay there. I want to finish. Don't come back. If you come back, I will stop. Because that is more important than this one. Why I don't carry my phone? Because I don't have somebody to call or somebody to call me. Eh? We are not just talking. I say we don't have appetite. You know what I said before? Eh? No appetite. Nityananda next took Jiva to Adwaita's house, 20 meters to the north. Jiva, see the house of Sitanath, Adwaita Charya, where the Vaishnavas would meet to discuss Krishna. Sri Adwaita worship Krishna here and calling loudly brought this treasure, my Lord Gauranga. After rolling on the ground here, after rolling on the ground there, the four men went to the house of Damodara. Just then, just 10 meters to the east. From that place, Nityananda Prabhu showed Jiva the various houses of Lord Chaitanya's associates. After seeing the houses of the Brahmana community, they proceeded to the bank of the Ganges in a happy mood. There, at the border of Mayapur, Jiva saw the Vridha Shiva temple. Nityananda Prabhu said, he is the guardian of Mayapur. This is where the Prodha Maya energy, Yog Maya, in charge of spiritual perception, is eternally situated. When our Lord disappears by his desire, the Ganges will swell. The Ganges water will almost cover Mayapur for 100 years. And then the water will again recede. For some time, only the place will remain, devoid of houses. Then again, by the Lord's desire, this place will become prominent, and people will live in Mayapur as before. All these ghats on the bank of the Ganges will again be manifest, and the devotees will build temples of the Lord. One exceedingly wonderful temple will appear from which Gauranga's eternal service will be preached everywhere. Which one is that? Huh? Huh? TOVP. What if not Dakota have predicted a long time back, before this temple came to exist? He already said a long time. And this is addition. The TOVP is addition. I want to see that day when a Westerner will join their Indian brother to chant Gauranga. Jai Sachinandana. Gauranga. It's not happening. Who did it? The Prabhupada key. He's empowered. He's empowered to do it. And he did it alone. It's good he did it alone, because if he had if he were seated by his government, they will fight him. They will be fighting. So Krishna arranged that he did it alone, so that it's minimized. Brother Maya and Brother Shiva will again come and perform their duties of revealing the spiritual dam according to the Lord's desire. That means that Ganga covers everywhere, remaining only small place where Lord Shiva and his wife were staying. Every other place was covered with water. For how many years? 100 years. And after that, it has come back again. Now we can see. We can see now. What is a prouder Maya? Who knows? Where? Prouder Maya. Yes. Prouder Maya is expansion, Yoga Maya. It's expansion. Two-face. And Lord Shiva is. Lord Shiva has the service of being the protector of Krishna's dam. That's his service. Nityananda Prabhu said, listen to my words, Jiva. Please look at that land on the west side of the Ganges. That high sandy soil is called Paradanga. A community of Brahmanas live there. North of that is a bank of the Ganges, which the wise know as Chinnadanga. At that place, a village will be established wherein Shiva and his energy will stay for some time. Who can properly describe the glories of that riverbank called Pulina? There, where the Ganges flows, is the location of the residence. Only a sandy place of sand, of land, is visible to the naked eye. But that place is a jewel-like eternal dam, where transcendental pastimes take place. Mayapur is considered Gokul Mahaban, and Paradanga is Satika, presently Chatika. And that place, Pulina, is Vrindavan with Sri Rasmandala. Later, the sound of tumultuous Kirtan will be heard there. There is Mayapur and Sri Pulina. In the middle flows the Ganges. O magnanimous one, you should understand that all this is the abode of Gauranga. One who was these 5 crossers of the dam would see Mayapur and Sri Pulina. And whoever was these 5 crossers were the devotees on the Falguna Purnima day received the eternal treasure of love of God. O Jiva, here a confidential topic. There is a very beautiful deity of Gauranga belonging to Vishnu prayer, which in the future will be brought to Satika by Brahmanas, descending from the family of Jagannath Mishra. 400 years after Lord Gauranga's appearance in this world, the worship of the deity will be restored to the highest standard. But do not reveal any of this. Just do parikrama, feeling internal joy. 6 meters from Brida Shiva Ghat, see Gauranga's own Ghat. There, Gaura Hari, excuse me. There, Gaura Hari in his childhood played in the water and pulled many pranks. Seeing the Jamuna's good fortune of taking part in Krishna's pastimes, the Ganges performed penance for the same purpose. Krishna bestowed his mercy by appearing before Ganga Devi and saying, "In the form of Gauranga, I will perform pastimes in your waters." Those pastimes were performed by the Supreme Lord of the 3 worlds, Gauranga, and his Ghat. Fortunate people who see this place attain great happiness. 30 meters north is Madai's Ghat, which is known to all. 10 meters north of this lies the Ghat that attracts the minds of the town people. This exceedingly beautiful Ghat is called Barakona Ghat. It was constructed on Krishna's order by Vishwakarma. At this Ghat, you will see 5 Shiva temples with the 5 lingas. These 4 Ghatas make Mayapur very beautiful. Moreover, whoever takes bath here is relieved of all miseries. Birthday? So what are you staying here for? So go out. Huh? What are you staying here for? You cannot go there. You've been there? You've taken bath here? So what are you doing here? Get out. Have you taken bath here? So what are you doing here? Did you hear did you hear my question? Hmm? Did you take bath in this place, these gutters? Hmm? Are you saying in Mayapur? Huh? Yeah, that's why. That's what I understood. I didn't get my question, so I'm repeating it so you can hear. So you never take bath here, in these gutters. Hmm? So my question was, why are you here? Go to Bombay. Or you... That is where external people stay. For here, internal people stay. It's for devotees. Hmm? Everyone here has 4 hands. Let me see. Anyway, I don't have four. I don't have the eyes to see you. Maybe you have it, but I don't have the eyes. So I have 4 hands. Means you're not in this material world. In Vaikuntha. We should take advantage of being here. This is the purpose we are doing this. To let us understand where we are, what we're supposed to do here, and to do it. That's why we're doing this. Because we know that wait, let me wait, what are you? Oh, I'm in Mayapur. I live in Mayapur. Are you sure you really live in Mayapur? Hmm? How many people live in Mayapur? It's very rare to see people who live in Mayapur. People who live in Mayapur, they know all these things. They're doing all these things. This is living in Mayapur. See, God, because he's constructed by Vishwakarma, and Krishna ordered him to do that. Purnamaya is here. Lord Shiva is here. Paradanga. All these places, we should go to these places and take full advantage. Barakona Ghat. It was constructed on Krishna's order by Vishwakarma. At this Ghat, you will see 5 Shiva temples with the 5 lingas. Where? Where is this place? Yes. Barakona Ghat. Barakona Ghat. 5 Lord Shiva temple with 5 lingas. These 4 gathas make Mayapur very beautiful. Moreover, whoever takes birth here is relieved of all miseries. East of Mayapur, the land is known as Navadvipa. By the Lord's desire, this place will remain uninhabited for a long time. Then later, people will again live there, and it will be famous as one of the glories of Nadia. Jiva Goswami. Today stay in Mayapur, and tomorrow we will go to Simanta Dweep. Hearing this, Jiva then said, one question has arisen. Please listen. When Ganga Devi again uncovers Mayapur, by what signs would the devotees be able to rediscover the concealed site? Hearing this, Nityananda Prabhu answered with nectar-like words. Listen, O Jiva Goswami, when the Ganges covers this place, one corner of Mayapur will remain intact. Many Yavanas will take up residence there. Yet, the name will remain Mayapur, about 1,000 meters southeast of the remaining place. One will see a slightly raised area covered with vegetation. That will indicate Jagannath Mishra's house. 10 meters from there is the Brida Shiva temple. Brida Shiva temple is 10 meters from Jagannath Mishra's house. From such measurement, one will be able to discern everything. A pond called Shiva Soba will be seen, indicating the previous bank of the Ganges. In this way, by the Lord's wish, the devotees will reveal the lost places. Know this for certain. At the end of 400 years, the task of recovering the treatise will begin. Sri Jiva Goswami said, O Lord, what is the reason for the name Navadvipa? Nityananda Prabhu answered, at the end of Dwapara Yuga, Brahma undertook austerities here with the desire to achieve Gauranga's mercy. Brahma did what? He performed austerity where? Where? Antardvip. Lord Brahma did austerity here. Antardvip. Lord Brahma did austerity here for what? He wanted to get mercy of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Brahma had tried to deceive Govinda by stealing the cowhead boys and cows. But when he saw he was defeated by his own tricks, he became miserable and regretted for his offense. He entreated Krishna with many prayers, and Krishna forgave him. But later, Brahma considered, thinking that I am the creator of the universe is useless. Simply because of this fault, I have been deprived of Krishna prema and enjoyment of the rasas of Vrindavan. If I could have taken birth as a cowhead boy, I could have easily served the master of the gopis. Although I was not able to achieve the nectar of those pastimes, now, when Gauranga appears, I will not fall prey to my wicked mind. My wicked mind. Having mystic power and exhibiting mystic power is what? Wickedness. It is wickedness. Thinking like this, Brahma began meditating and performing austerities in Antaradvip. After many days, Gaura Chandra mercifully came and said, O Brahma, I am satisfied with your austerities. I have come to fulfill your desire. When Brahma opened his eyes, he saw Gauranga and fell to the earth unconscious. The Lord put his foot on Brahma's head, and Brahma was enlightened with transcendental knowledge and began to pray. I am a low and worthless wretch, controlled by pride. Forgetting your lotus feet, I have turned to material sense gratification. I myself, Lord Shiva, and the demigods headed by Indra are your subjugated servants. This is written in the scripture. But we are not so fortunate as your pure servant. And thus, Maya covers us with the net of illusion. The first 100 trillion years of my life have passed, and I have been forced to realize this at last. How will I spend the second 100 trillion years of my life if I remain in illusion? I will simply suffer. My only prayer is that I may become your associate when you manifest your pastimes. Having given up the illusion that I am the creator, I want to take birth in your association and sing your glories. Hearing Brahma's prayers, Lord Gauranga benedicted him, saying, So be it. When my pastimes become visible on earth, he will take birth in a Yavana's house. Your name will be Haridas Thakura, and you will be famous for your humility and completely free from all pride. You will chant 300,000 names a day, and when you pass from this world, you will be seeing me. And at the end of the second 100 trillion years of your life, you will attain Navadvipa and be absorbed in eternal rest. Brahma, hearing this secret, enter world. But do not reveal this openly in the scriptures. Taking the role of a devotee, I will taste the nectar of Bhakti Ras and propagate the most rare process of Sankirtan. I will make the devotees of all the previous avatars drunk in the nectar of Vrindavan. The love that Sri Radhika possesses is beyond my experience, so I will appear with her sentiment and complexion. Taking the position of Radha, I will taste that happiness that only Radha obtains in serving me. From today, act as my disciple, and in the form of Haridas, always serve me. Saying this, Gauranga became invisible, and Brahma fell to the ground unconscious. O Gauranga, friend of the poor, dear to the devotees, when will I attain your lotus feet? He cried. In this way, he wept for many days and then returned to his duties in Brahmaloka, desiring only to attain the lotus feet of Nitai and Janava. This low, worthless, and useless Bhaktivinoda sings this glorification of Nadia. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur ki, Haridas Thakur ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Sri Mayapur Dham ki jai. Hare Krishna. Anything else? Comment? Question? All right. Thank you.